for take charge of the dressing room, and big stars them. As they talk about managers, we'll go on to Luis Enrique, the coach for PSG winning the Champions League last weekend, and we see nine back-to-back trophy with the club. Win three Champions League trophy overall as a managerial career, and now the club PSG don't decide for extending contract. They give the coach a new contract. They don't get verbal agreement already, and by after the next World Cup. After this World Cup, all things go don be done as the board say they actually believing in projects and they want to keep the manager for a very long time. Talking about PSG, make we go light to a player we don't be immense for the club. We don't win 19 trophies with PSG at the age of 23. We that player then Nuno Mendes, a very good defender. Indogi and Bukayo Saka a very tough time at the Champions League final. He don't win with PSG 5 League 1 title, for Trophy des Champions, he don win 2 Coupe de France, he don win 2 Champions League, 1 UEFA Super Cup, 1 Intercontinental Cup, 1 Liga Portugal, 14 Portuguese Cup, Portuguese Super Cup and Nations League. So these 9 trophies he don win throughout in career as a professional player. 19 trophies, very impressive for the defender. Um, Arsenal players can't relate in that aspect. They going forward, make we talk about Ancelotti in Pekin. Winner David Ancelotti don't become the new manager for Lille. Continue from that aspect, Liverpool don't get an agreement with Andoni Ariola. As Ariola will take charge of the club. Well, no, Ariola be get a successful season with Bournemouth the past 3 years, especially this season we done so put up the team we put up outstanding performance, and now one of the team that will stop Man City from winning the Premier League this season. And now it all part ways with the club because they're not be able to get an agreement in terms of in salary one. So now it don't go on for become Liverpool the new managers. Liverpool sack and Slot just about a week ago, and now they don't see Ariola as the manager. We go take charge. The Premier League really get for be interesting next season, as beautiful managers that don't they take charge of the top tier clubs. Then will get Xabi Alonso, Chelsea, Maresca don't return back now the league. They take charge of Manchester City. They succeed Pep Guardiola way from Milan 1 or 2 from, and of course Arteta still there with Arsenal, and now Ariola they come in and take charge of Liverpool wise. Michael Carrick said don't they get a very good team with Manchester United. We go further. Chelsea, I made mention of Chelsea. These now actually transfer news. Then now it's waiting. They go. Chelsea don't they show interest in Bowen as and say they go make a very good impact to the team. We already know say West Ham don't relegate and Bowen are then captain, so they want for you Chelsea don't see as somebody will go be very very impactful in leadership quality and other thing the way it gets now the pitch go be good for the team, and they want sign up for a fee of 40 million as West Ham actually need for let go of some players them. If not so for that then go face financial ban. So they need for sell about 4 players them so that them go able they in that line, and letting go of somebody like Bowen something we really therefore tell on the club, but maybe then go get a replacement as they play at the championship. Hopefully then go able make them up to the next Premier League season after the 2026-2027. And 1 month forward, Junior Kupi don't the club don't make him price for this season as the young lad don't they get very a lot of interest that they come out from other club from the for the player, and Bournemouth said then they sell the player 40 million. Teams like Arsenal already don't get interest in the player, so we go see whether or not then go decide for sign the player in that FIDE or 1 month go maybe decide for take a low cut on that. But him being somebody who already has an fan, then they say now help them secure the title. So maybe the fans then really go want for push the board for go hard for sign the player. Coming from there, we go on to former Liverpool player Ibrahim Konate. Don't go join Real Madrid. where Florentino Perez become be re-elected again as president, as the player in deal done with Liverpool, and Madrid get for sign him in as a free agent. Konate na be a very good impact na the Liverpool squad, and also na one of the players the way na very big impact as well na the France national team. Marcus Rashford don decide say e no wan go Manchester United again. He wan stay with Barcelona and he see that as im priority. Ono say Barca this raise a concern after Barca go out and sign Gordon for a sum of 80 million, whilst Rashford in in buyout clause wey be dey part of im loan contract na about 40 million Barca go and pay, and dem no try for secure Rashford. But Hansi Flick get confidence and e dey give the player confidence as well, because e always dey remind the fans dem say e dey see Rashford as part of dem squad, and e want for make the player stay with the Barcelona squad. So we go see wetin till the end of the transfer window after the World Cup, whether or not the player go stay with Barca or he go join another club. Gradio, where they play for Man City, don't talk say the rumors them about in departure na fake. He happy with Man City and he wants for staying at the club, and they continue for gain everything so that he go help for stay. He go then at the club and also win more trophies with the club. Monaco don't sign Ansu Fati on a permanent, and they want for many players stay them, taking the buyout clause for a winner 11 million. So the player will continue in journey na Monaco. We go on to next one. Barcelona don't get an agreement with Julian Alvarez. The player wants for go na the club a 5-year deal, but they still not get an agreement yet with the club when Atletico Madrid. At Atletico Madrid, they look for a fee way past 120 million. So maybe then go on to forget about 125 million or more for the player. Barca in this transfer market, there seems for they giving the money and they really want for getting players them into that. It could be a very big boost for the squad having go down, Julian Alvarez and Lamine Yamal pairing as well would be good. Then get Rafinha and other quality players that we talk just now about Marcus Rashford as well. So it's all good for the team. Would they come on to local updates them now? We all know the issues at hand as the Leon Stars squad don't be named for the friendly. One thing we always get the interest of Sierra Leoneans them, but why should they discuss about that? So go play a video where in the coach himself they announced that. But before that, make we continue with the update. The former SLFA president, Madam Aisha Johansson, don set for launching book tomorrow where it is called The Uncommon Enemy, and the book therefore talk about in career as a football administrator, joining a FIFA council, and basically everything we get for do with football. So it's a this not true story of football, power and betrayal. We all know a lot of issues then come up during in term as FA president. So this now a book we don't talk say therefore highlight and this talk about some of those issues. Them also they giving advice and they serve as inspiration for aspiring football administrators them as well. So he say this book not a way wherein they use for implicate anybody, just one send them out so that people then go be inspired by the story and learn past some of your mistakes the way you want make way it don't make as an administrator as well. So we all the wait and see waiting the book gets for say, and tomorrow go be the day we go finally publish the Leo Premier League this match week 29 don't come to an end, and we could get some of the results them. Star Sports Academy be the go with all Edwardians 1-1. Wusum Stars be defeat Banter FC 2-1. Abacha City be get a draw with Cambo Eagles winner 2-2 draw. Slipher FC be lost to Easter Lions 2-1. Lua FC be get a goalless draw with Bo Rangers. Port Authority be defeat FC Calon 2-0. Wilberforce Strikers be get a goalless draw with Babue Warriors. Diamond Stars be get a win over Fulham Stars, while Mighty Blackpool be lost to Freetown City yesterday. On a very unexpected result. Mighty Blackpool starts for lead at the end of the day. We see Freetown City FCB win the game. Now the table, Bollinger still the lead, 10 points distance between them and that of the second man at the table winner Star Sports Academy. Rangers get 58 points, Star Sports get 48, all Edwardians get 48 points as well. Then they third Babwe Warriors get 47, Port Authorities get 44, Eastern Lions get 43, Banter FC get 39, same as Cambo Eagles. FC Kalonde ninth na the table get 37 points. Emasuba for strikers, Mighty Blackpool, the 11th at the table, and then get 36 points. Usum Stars 12 get 33 points. Bulham Stars get 32 points, then the 14 position. Winners D5C get 31 points. Diamond Stars, Lua FC, Abacha City, and Freetown City all they done the relegation zone. Diamond Stars 15 with 30 points, 1 point they separate them and Slipper FC. Lua FC the same points as well, 31 points they separate them and Slipper FC. 2 points they separate them and Bulham Stars with the 13 and 3 points between them and Woolsome Stars with the 12. Abacha City they 17th with 29 points. And last down the table, Freetown City FC will be get a win over Mighty Blackpool yesterday, get 27 points. The way you see the numbers then at the table, they show say just a small gap there between them. Will they go on to the main discussion we get for do with issues them surrounding the SLFA, or I could say updates them around the Sierra Leone Football Association. We therefore talk about John Kista in appointments as the interim coach or the caretaker coach na the Sierra Leone Football Association for Leone Stars as the national team therefore embark on a two friendly match against Liberia. One day happen at home, the other get for take place na Liberia. And this game we get for play na Yaso gets for happen na this Southern Arena inside Bo. A game where in the SLFA they call on fans then for go in and watch the matches. But the issues at hand is that a lot of fans now social media seems for they are against the decision made by the FA. But I get with me at the studio pa Alice say and that of James Momori. We go can help with to lighten this thing here, so analyze and get a good discussion, share information with una the fans them as well and well wishers of Leon Stars. Some of the thing they wanna for look into and consider in order for why is this game get for take. James, welcome to Good Sport.
Thank you, Nene. And I'm so happy for me to be here again today.
Hi, welcome to Good Sport.
Yeah, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to viewers and listeners of the show.
All right. Pali, I will come to you, but I'll start with James first. As I want to get to your own personal views about John Kista standing as the interim coach for Leon Stars. What do you think about that?
Well, personally, I don't have any problem with John Kista. You know, John Kista is a very good coach. He don't take the team go Nations Cup, and we see how the team be perform. In as much as we not be able to cross to the next stage, but at least he did extremely well for the national team. The only concern here I have is within the administration, the way how then they run things. You know, we have pending appointments with the SLFA for make, and they come up with these fixtures last week and we for play this week, just a 1 week notice. For some clubs, them they don't done the league. For some, they not done it and still they play. Come up with this friendly is very good, but I feel say low in economics we say scale of preference. We have some preferential things than what we need for address. We're not the immediate thing there. Now we dey get a caretaker coach, we not John Kista, we no get for the part of this coaching staff of Leon Stars. And from the 79 list we come out, John Kista is not there. We have three locals: Mohamed Kalon, Mohamed Lamin, Amidou Foye, or what's the name? I don't know. Something Alaji Foye from Bo Rangers, right? So, yeah. So look at this thing now. Mohamed Kalon gets for can go as an interim coach for 2 games. And the most essential thing about friendlies now for identify players where we get for bring into the national team for like push we agenda we na the present in agenda and all Sierra Leoneans agenda 2027 for let Sierra Leone go play Nations Cup, which is very good. The last Nations Cup, some of we are fortunate, we've been there and we see how the glad been there. So imagine back we go to East Africa with this kind of opportunity, it would be very, very good for this thing. But it all depends on planning. But like for me, John Kista is not the problem. The problem is the administration. How can you choose an interim coach who you already don't do shortlist for, you don't conduct interview for like a month, you don't put vacancy for over a month, then we're not done with that one day, then we say we can't play friendly within a rush hour. And one of the most interesting things we happened yesterday, I can always say I'm here to discuss issues. Then pull out a press conference where some of we really can look for the part of those press conference. But you watch at the notice where they give the notice at least one or 2 hours, I think so, for let the press conference there. And mind you, Sierra Leone football no dey run just within Kingdom. They run beyond Kingdom. They say the Sierra Leone Football Association. People then they were the outside of Freetown, we can let for come attend those press conference. But if you go put press conference 1 hour, 2 hours before the press conference, there are nothing say really the administration be wants let people then be part of that press conference. So coming up with John Kista going to the national team, I wish him all the best for this, but I just hope say the coach where we get for choose way according to the general secretary of the FSA within this week we'll get a coach. I feel saying anything we get like a premeditated plan. We don't then get a plan, then already get the post who they want. I just wish then we don't discuss with them, make it also they get an eye on this friendly way they play. And as much as that we get for dinner the line, this is very simple. Not a magic get for go play. We don't conduct 79, we don't shortlist, we don't intervene. From now to this week, I'm sure they don't get a person. Then just the way how they want for like pull this press release out. You don't want for do it professionally. Where are they expect that from them? I know say they don't get a person, but like this person, where John Kista go this team, make this person be part of this team. It might not be part of the technical team, but let it be within the arena, Bo and Liberia. At least they instead of getting assessment, because this is the most important thing right now we need. Friendlies, we need them for meet up with Agenda 2027. So SLFA, I just hope and pray that as the general secretary don't say within this week we will get with new coach for the national team. That's a very good news for us. But what I not agree with you now yesterday, that this press conference on a pool 1 hour before press conference. Some of us were interested to attend those things. So at least when I go to get at least 24 hours notice for all the attend. The one question that I want for ask to SLFA, I don't know if you have for that continue.
All right, I go come and you go ask the question.
Okay.
Make I get in Pa Ali quick. And Pa Ali, you don't dey around the FA a very long time, right? I dey serve as the head of media for the SLFA president, and you be also the part of the press conference yesterday and several other things the way they go around the FAU are aware of that. So a lot of the comment sections and questions being asked is why make the FA decide for use John Kista as an interim coach? What do you think say na the reason behind that?
Thank you once more. I say good afternoon again to listeners and viewers. I'm here to say the facts, not what are my opinion or what people think or whatever, and also international best practice and standard. The appointment of John Kista as a caretaker coach, it is well accepted worldwide. It happened in Guinea 2016-2018 when Lape Bangura, we take our director, Guinea coach, stepped down. It was called for let it be the interim coach for the Guinea national team because there is no vacuum. The commodity again, it happened in Europe, Germany, it happened, Spain, it all happened, many countries them to name but few. So, but appointing John Kista as a caretaker coach when there is no coach for the national team, it is accepted. Let's just tell people that say the SLF will not conduct interviews for any of the coaches. Yesterday, they did at the press conference, Nene, and that the general secretary make it clear, say 79 applicants, and they don't try for reduce and they don't vet them, they don't shortlist up to 10. Not so, it told the press that, and that the interview will be conducted this week, and by the end of the week, come next week, SLF will not get the coach after the interview. So there's no interview not conducted yet as we speak. Then two, the press conference was purely for press. Yes, there is nobody knows that press conference. They will not to press. If you read the press release and say press press conference, who goes to press conference? Not carpenter, not banker, not contractor, only the journalist or the media practitioner. Like they go, and I thank God they were there yesterday in that press conference, and all to them before he was told to them, and they all begin taking on the various medium. So appointing John Kista as the international best practice and standard. Now will not get a coach 8. And they try for get the interview this week with a panel. An independent panel was set up according to John Kista, Mohamed Ben Simbao. You get representative from the Ministry of Sport, the NSA, and the SLFA. Then they get for putting them together, get the interview, negotiation, then trade and come for meet up to wait they look up from the coach. Then announcement will be made within the end of the week. But we are sure all Sierra Leoneans them come after the Liberia friendly second leg on the 9th. An official announcement will be made on the new head coach of Sierra Leone national team. We will take the team for the 2027 Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers. We will start on the 21st of September. Take to October. We'll play the first 4 matches, then continue to March 2027. And also, John Kista coming, I think, a director. Why? Where you read, where people did they do research? Why did they take the technical director for stepping on a national team when there is no coach? Now, because the technical director, he knows the players. I mean, somebody asked the question. Say, how John Kista quick for put on the list of players. He make it clear to them, say, because I think director, he know them players they are. They also he know the youth system. He know about the way how the technical department, because the technical director is an old department that the Sierra Leone Football Association is a one component. We talk about the secretariat, talk about the technical department. These are the two organs where they run the football administration. So what did John Kista did? For Lair, he made sure he don't understand them players they are, and the appointment as a key attacker just for them 2 games here on the 6th at home against Liberia, then the 9th on the away match against Liberia in Monrovia. So for answer to the question, that was the reason, and it is accepted. Not just anybody can come to the debate, no debate time. Why a technical director did they appoint him? I get a lot of example based on international best practice.
But Pali, looking at the timing of this whole thing, we get few months for go into the World Cup, the AFCON qualifiers match. They start September.
Yeah, we have 4 months.
Yeah, okay, let's say 4 months.
Yeah.
Within the space of that, you think say the timing enough for wherein we go get a caretaker coach instead of we sort out the coaching issue once and for all. And they did the friendly match as well. So quickly address that, and I get a video from Ben, so we go play. But in response, for make you respond to the question, we are in the time limit. You know, the new coach we get for CAM, it might be a foreign or a local, we don't know. But let's say it's a foreign coach, and the time frame, you think, say, it would be enough for making look and assess every of these players the way it is for call?
My answer is yes. The reason being, now the world are modernized. Today, you go sit down and you also they follow players them. And Liverpool, just don't talk about so. Liverpool appoint coach, they not officially make it. The Premier League fixture, they come on the 19th of June. Premier League will start in August. Liverpool still the search of a coach. Already they don't put their eyes on Abiola, winner, the former coach for Bournemouth. Yeah, is they standby. And also you get other countries there, other clubs them where the eye coaches them. So if Sierra Leone is timing it didn't play, I make yesterday the general said make it clear. In fact, the SLA for just to announce say Mr. AB are the coaches of Leon Stars. He said, but then do forget transparency, made the advertise the job, and the closing date will be the 12th of May. Made or done just 2 weeks after the application door closed. And now the coach will then go with them players there. If those are familiar faces which John Kista called. It's similar to the names that we Mamek Alon be the call because players the way you know him. Even when the new coach get for coming, he get for follow the trend, he get for say our best. And now Saloma say things that happen different. We go to other countries, we go to call the philosophy of the game. Philosophy of the game, they start from the FA. Take them to the technical department, take them to the field of play with the head coach, system of play, tactics, how they moving, how this FA say, this coach and the system is of playing. So with this coach when they come, you don't get any difficulty because their players there are familiar faces and not to capital they apply. That means when I coach them, whether they follow football, we get vast experience in African football. I don't want to let certain out. So people that will apply knows about Sierra Leone players. The world is simple. It's more very simple to them. Today I can sit here and name England players there and know how they play with you and any other countries them. So looking at our players, it will be very difficulties because the FA1 do things in a way that professionally and make sure say they do my international best practice. Thank God names have been shortlisted to 10. 10 they'll be gonna come to 5. Then the committee go sit down this week. I think by tomorrow, Wednesday, I suppose. When they sit tomorrow, they will come and say these are the names they already button at this A and B one. They will announce them after they don't negotiate on the terms and conditions, including the salaries, all will be named. So for answer to your question, it is not untimely. It is timely because we have 4 months to the qualifiers. 4 months, that's September, from now June to September 21 is exactly 4 months, 1 week. When the qualifier will start, then Sierra Leone go put everything, and the coach get more time within the 4 months for let put them players that maybe the same name say you want follow. If you want add any other names where you don't do more research, that will go on with time. So for answer to the question, it did in place. Thank God the general secretary made all that clear yesterday in the press conference.
All right, make we get James, how you go come in and respond to Benson, but make to Pa Ali, make we get the video from Benson who say he talk about give updates concerning the next Leon Stars coach.
There were 79 applicants. As a matter of fact, if we had collated the number of persons that also applied after the deadline had passed, I'll tell you for sure that there were 85 applicants that applied for that job. I also wish to take this opportunity to clarify a lot of issues that have been said online and maybe the media can help us sell this today. There is one reason for which national team coaching jobs or clubs are not advertised. They don't go out, put their advertisements, so want a coach, want this. What they do is they don't. They identify 5, 6, 7 coaches in order of priority as they want them based on how the negotiation was found out. And then they make a decision. Because when you go out there to say you have to open an application, the number of applicants that you have will be enormous. By the time you are done processing them, it's a whole lot of job to be done. So this is a more reason for which in the football spectrum, as you usually see, coaches or teams don't put out advertisement for coaches. It is really rare. Can somebody tell me where the advertisement for Manchester City is currently? For the next coach they are pushing? Can the squad we're here to hear about this friendly match? Or it will be a disservice to the fourth estate that is here to our people that have viewed us if we don't speak on the aspect of the Leon Stars coach since the last coach and the technical team was asked as far as we are concerned. So on that basis, I wish to inform you that so far so good. The technical committee of SLAPA have done an incredible job by narrowing down the number of applicants that we received from 79 to a quite sizable number, from which everything remaining equal. By the end of this week, we'll have an opportunity of pronouncing a new head coach of Leon Stars. That is how far we have worked. Negotiations are currently ongoing. We strongly believe that we will narrow down on the right choice as fate may have it, as our efforts being put in place may have it. That which we lead the project 2027, the Pamoja bid, AFCON 2027, Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, will lead us to that qualification and the tournament proper.
Okay. We don't hear from Benson, we are the General Secretary for the Sierra Leone Football Association, as he giving updates concerning the next Leon Stars coach. And in waiting he talk, he also talk about, between the end of this week, then go announce the next coach for Leon Stars. James Arikanto Iboma asked Pari back this question in related to the timing where asked if they go announce the coach within this week and this weekend Leon Stars they go play a friendly match. Why is it that the FNL waits one time for this weekend and give the right job to the right manager, announce the right manager instead of getting an interim coach where they go play in friendly matches, and maybe the coach not go even be part of the squad.
And that question you asked was answered or was part of Benson by your statement that we not go wait for the coach because one, you get for put the players then together. You see the list, 25 players, only 9 of them are home base. The 14 of them are from where? They come all the way from Europe. So how you will get them players there if you wait say the coach also say by the end of the week they announce coach. How the coach will put the player? The player are not ready made or stand, but you get for contact them 2 or 3 days. So for answer to your question, now based on that make you know I say well, I have a key I take a coach for just these 2 friendly matches. Then at the end of the week, then we don't announce the coach. Then the coach will come after the 2 friendlies, and now he can continue the job as coach. If he wants, maybe based on his research, he could also see more players out there who in believe say need for Canada squad, or then players that way he call say well, a lot of work would have added to more players. I mean, watch from the home base, not just 9 there. Take the all 3 the goalkeepers there. If the one goalkeeper from Europe, then get some issues where they not want explain to the public, and Mamadou where they come all the way from Denmark or Canada, whatever. So looking at it, it's now the reason why they not wait for Silo say they announce coach. The committee they meet tomorrow. Then by the end of the week Friday, they don't announce the names there. They play friendly Saturday. So that coach they go announce. I will get them players there. So that's the reason why they not wait for the announcement of the coach. Maybe the technical director is the caretaker coach. May they accept the technical director.
All right. You know, make we go back to a few months ago. Pali, James, I will give time for response, but why is Pali they want to get on that? I just want to get a clarity on
no, Pali, if you're below,
no, he can get that. I just want to get a clarity since you they close to them. In terms of, you know, these friendly matches, and then published them a few weeks ago or last week. And the time frame to this week is about 1 week. And this same week here, so let's say 1 week time frame, the FA already say that they announced the new head coach. Then again, I go ask, say, why is it the FA not been done with where they don't structure everything within a space of a week before they give the friendlies? During in Kalon, we all know, say, taking on social media, complaining that and now they get friendly matches them. And now person go say, okay, they organize a friendly match for an interim coach. Why it not be the happen during Mohamed Kalon himself?
Well, they don't organize a friendly match for an interim coach. FIFA opened this calendar for the 6th to the 9th. That most of the this now and FIFA not we control them. Yeah. Okay. Now FIFA announced the last friendly, sorry, the last international break. FIFA say most of them players are not absent for long. They play for the clubs. The leagues in Europe, majority of the leagues they don't done in Europe. Them players are want be part of the country. So they open transfer the international break for just few days and allow. So that based on that, when FIFA opened this FIFA calendar last week, mid of last week, this press release commercial say, well, they don't secure an international friendly match within the FIFA calendar for play against Liberia. So that's the reason. And don't forget that 79 applicants they get for sort them out the all of last week. The deadline will be the 12th. If you if after the deadline they get another 6 extra applicants, we can go to 85. But then the meeting say they are off the window because they not meet up to the date. So that 79 will fall within. They try for sort them out, look for what they want. You say them put criteria whether this meter would come by email, everything, all they sort everything out. Later on, they will get 10 out of this 79. And this 10 out of 79, this week is sort back again, forget the 5 they go for the interview. So that's the reason. So you cannot wait now FIFA calendar.
No, Pali, I stand to be corrected. Yeah. According to the general secretary, I just want to start with something you say. Guinea, you say
the technical director.
I'm coming, please. You say the technical director be the coach and interim coach for the Guinea national team.
After the 2016.
Because of what?
Because of the head coach. They don't get no head coach.
No, why?
He stepped down.
I'm coming. No, but let's understand English. No, understand. You don't understand the concept. Yeah, you don't miss. You don't miss. You don't show something. Now, technical coach can step down today. You understand? We see our international best practice. Coach can step down today. Don't mean say the team go play without a coach. That is different from when you sack a coach.
when you sack a coach, you already get a pre-match for another coach. Let's correct you. Secondly, you don't miss something. You are not the issue that the other managers of the team. According to the SLFA General Secretary, it said within this week. Then they will announce the coach.
This week.
No, not at the end. You understand at the end? No, I'm coming. Now, you say, according to something and I ask you, you say, after we don't play the other friendly in Alabia, SLFA will come announce the coach. No, I said after the international friendly. SLFA, the coach go take over. No, you said I said this week. I'm talking to the public. I'm talking to the public. Fact, you understand? You're not now, you are the technical director. I don't have problem with that. For the technical director, I don't have problem. But what I'm saying, we already get a process that is going on. You understand? So can you this thing okay, misunderstand them. FIFA they propose things. You understand? It is not mandatory. We get to understand that one though. That's the same thing they happen with WAFA when they become this so-called ecosystem body division 1 team there. It's a proposal. Also FIFA they propose the Premier League team there at Sierra Leone from 18 to 14. It's a proposal. We are still playing 18 teams. We get to understand this thing. FIFA open a calendar. And that's how we say Papa we forgot play. I'm coming. We want to play. Fine. But this same thing began to happen. The open calendar say we don't play. You understand it? Now if we don't get this thing now in mind, let's say you partly, we get to understand emotions. Now they don't sack Mohamed Kalon for some months ago. You understand? We don't accept Liberia friendlies. You understand? We don't even get a coach. You understand? Now we don't can get this FIFA calendar. Now we don't get a coach. FIFA not force we say no go play. You understand? We can as well sit down back and say no. For now we don't have a coach.
That's your
I'm coming. It's just the best practice. Now what's up money? Junkie said no go for the part of this technical team. Now this coach will come, this new coach will come. So okay, all boys are not them. So this player will go play. I want to identify players. Now me I pay tax. No matter what I'm saying, you never understand. No, listen, you are not properly advised about this. No, you understand. You don't know the outcome about my opinion. It's not opinion. You never say FIFA calendar. It's not good. It's not good. Say FIFA calendar. Remember the request for all along. Administration. I'm coming.
Administration. I'm going to talk about administration.
Mohamed did requested for friendly doing this administration.
When is that?
My dear, we can play back. We do the FIFA. You know, Azerbaijan also. Is that FIFA calendar friendly?
No, that's a FIFA series, sir. It's a FIFA series.
No, listen. You understand something. You get tournament name. You get
FIFA series.
Fine. FIFA series was played during the FIFA calendar.
The FIFA calendar.
You. Let me dedicate you. The national you understand? Jean-Fils is a very good coach, and I expect that some of you understand. He's the head of the technical administration under the SLFA, which is very good. But my concern here is we have pending things to do. Now, if we get today is Tuesday, we have only 3 days more for this week. The number of working days.
Yeah.
And we have like 72 hours, and we will not play this friendly house on Saturday when they're out of the working calendar. You understand? Sorry. So why not? This is a friendly. You know that anyway the impact we. You understand? I'm coming. No, I know. We pass that. Now, if we say we don't go play Liberia, we don't coach it. Now within 72 hours, according to the general secretary, then they pull the head coach of the national team. So why not say okay, we play this fairly Tuesday, then we play the other on Saturday.
Who's Tuesday?
Next week.
No, you can't.
No, why?
Fine. That give me chance.
No, you can't. You 72 hours notification.
You see, public. We are not play this on Tuesday. We play this one Saturday. Fine, because the World Cup will start on the 11th. It will be on Thursday, sir.
So
next week Wednesday.
When will they play the other friendly?
The first one will be on Saturday. Next one will be on Tuesday.
On Tuesday.
Yes.
Fine.
So that's our question.
Oh, fine. I'm coming. Fine. Now, so there's always a chance. You understand? We can play this Sunday and play Tuesday. Like we are not the World Cup. So I don't know the World Cup. We don't know the team for the World Cup. No Nations Cup with a struggle for qualifying. So you understand? And the FIFA calendar. Listen, the FIFA calendar is still open to when?
Say to the 9th. The 9th at the deadline.
The 9th on Wednesday.
The 9th will be Tuesday.
The 9th are Tuesday.
Yes.
Which is very good. Are we going to play the World Cup? No.
No.
Tuesday. What is bad for us to play the World Cup? The friendly. We don't want to play World Cup. So why we go for goal?
Why would not do that? I don't know why.
No, because of when we get chance. I'm just saying for this new coach. We have to destroy.
Because
why we rush?
Because our form.
Why we rush?
No, 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 because form.
Why we rush?
I said it was 4 months of a coach the team. They won't see me. 4 months. When I announced June, July, August, September 21st, they said the qualifying. So we have 4 months out.
No, but what's the essence of friendly?
Friendly. Friendly is one for identifying new faces them.
Okay.
Building on the team tactics.
That is good.
So you get a lot of
So now listen, Pali. If you then are an institution, you understand, you want somebody that you have this Pali media house. You want they need a representative for whosoever they go. At least I know some you get for briefing, right? No, we get 72 hours for we get a new coach. That is my concern. This now waste of money. We might get a foreign coach, you understand? We have 25 players that we get
this yesterday.
We might say
Kisa is not going to be paid because he's a staff.
No, this is a waste of money. It's not a salary. No, sir. I tell you, for time with team from here for one like the year. Yes, for time with team for one now. No, it's part of preparation, sir. Preparation, no, that this 2 friendlies the other for cost almost like 50,000. I'm telling you that. I'm more than 50,000. It's a part of preparation. So why international is part of preparation, which is good. So let's say now this new coach you don't can say now. You understand? So okay, me and all same players there also.
Which is very
so when you go about
when I say possible sir.
And then let's say
because these are some of our key players. Not the foreign base. 25 players. Look at the 15.
This is your own opinion. You are right, man. I'm not sure about that for coach. That will get a foreign.
I'm telling you, you have 50% of them.
No, never allow the coach because this is if you not talk 50% of them, that this same
thing. National team the same time when England left to reach Miami last night. When the media was young, all the face they would do.
You talk the press conference now only for journalists.
Yes.
Apparently, you say I'm coming. You see English. Let me understand English. I'm coming. This is the press conference. You say journalists are members of the public.
Yes.
You understand? They don't only say journalists, so journalists are members of the public. Am I not a member of the public?
Well, I'm not saying a member of the public.
No, but what I say, but I understand what you say. Maybe somebody. I'm not supposed to pull the press release.
Listen,
talking about press release, I will always succumb to something when they're out there. I never succumb to something when the president. So what I have to get aware of that. I don't have no knowledge on that. People go for be notified early.
Yeah.
And so this is understanding surrounding you. Things say you owe me an apology that the press release, not only the press conference, not only called for journalists. The press release CLFA pool is for journalists.
If you know football administrator, you should be in there.
Remember,
forget about the time when the press is coming.
What do you mean? I saw this thing like 15 minutes before the press conference. Wow.
with it, even with the press conference, it's already it gets to even the WhatsApp channel of the FA na 30 minutes towards the press conference.
When you get that?
I get the information. I can say maybe 2 hours and more towards the press
accept things.
Yes,
media.
I think so. Right.
You understand?
Now people them as well.
And what you tell them post the thing. You understand? But apparently, come on. I should say before you can answer, and they don't notify you 2 or 3 days before this.
Of course.
I'm not calling 15 minutes, okay? You know, you okay?
No,
You go car?
it's my job.
Yeah, professional is not good.
No, professional, yeah. But
I'm just saying this. It's not professional. You can't put us
some
points
as well. You even with the journalists, and there are other journalists where they out and we all can agree say Leon Stars now everybody in concern and
anybody
another thing where our maybe kind of address is the issue of having a mixed mind in terms of it. Is like the FA then get the grounds where they stand. People surrounding that football sectors they go only and so they accept the things.
Ask one question.
And you go come in, James. And another thing is that majority of Sierra Leoneans then seems for they on the other side of these old decisions. A lot of them they complain about having this interim coach and all. With partly the FA or they try in a way wherein they can listen or hear some of these complaints where the public they make about certain things. Leon Stars concerns every Sierra Leonean or most Sierra Leonean they contribute towards Leon Stars because now the friendly matches the way that they can go in. These players them per diem whether they forgive them now part of the taxpayers the money, and so at some point these taxpayers their opinions actually matter as well. With this O2 we've been checking the comments.
Feel the pain who they feel. You know, just like waiting on refugee, you know they pay tax, they can't pay tax on the bill. I'm paying
the comments made by a lot of Sierra Leoneans totally they're against this. A lot of them they backlash that why we need forget John Kisa as an interim coach, being that now somebody where them we don't dismiss come out from the job as well because of certain reasons we get for doing the amount of matches the way the FA. If you go back to in term as the head coach, we see say yes he take the nation to the AFCON and so, but in past 6 games them where he play in last 6 matches them if we only get secure a 1 win and 1 draw. The remaining 4 matches they all now be lost, and that's be raise a lot of complaints from Sierra Leone. And so having this person as way people they not get trust in giving him a time for manage 2 matches and for Leon Stars, there is a lot of complaint whether or not it's based on needs or then just do no more out of a for reason.
Yes, it's unfortunate. One thing in life, you must get mixed reaction. Not to everybody will accept certain things. Is their opinion based on that is their own. John Kista Tango not a permanent job. A caretaker coach for justice, 2 friendly matches. Period. Then you could have best Sebakria Madino for being Jose Mourinho. You see the fans them against Jose Mourinho. When they pull them money, it's a supporters club paying their money. My brother, administration. No, unfortunately, they just come. I say Real Madrid and talk about international best practice and standard. Real Madrid fans do not want Jose Mourinho. You understand? But he's coming. But the management, I mean, Florentino Perez say, he want to step down, they resign. He want Mourinho, he want conduct an early election. He want Mourinho. But if you left to the fans, one time. So if you listen, if you fans family, Jose Mourinho, how many fans one time? What's in Jose Mourinho don't do in terms of
Chelsea mixed nations. I'm taking to Real Madrid also, with the fans who pay their money, with the supporters club, who also raise their issue. But then they look to it. This is the SLFA. The football association is bringing what is good for the country. And John Kista is a caretaker coach based on the caretaker director when the law accepts and permits. We are coming to the Leon Stars qualifier. They get a coach, and I bet anybody that this Leon Stars will qualify for 2027. Let the fans raise their issue about Mohamed Kalou without my popularity. We are not talking about I'm talking about Mohamed Kalou. No, to the past FADM, the Aisha administration, no, it's a different administration. This is the problem. Now you past administration. I say this is anybody for things how you say. This one is 72 hours. Listen. You said we gotta come up. Let's talk
These friendly matches will give him an idea, will give him a window to have a look at what we've put together and what else they will do when they come in regards to players in and out of Sierra Leone going forward into the qualifiers. As the Indy mentioned, it's very, very important that we all understand the importance of these qualifications, AFCON qualifications. As is mentioned, it's something that we need to take very, very seriously, which we are, and we need to qualify. So as part of those preparations, what we're bringing in terms of the players for the next couple of games, we'll give whoever comes in a window in regards to the players available going into the qualifiers in September. On that note, we've sat down again with the technical support group, team manager, everyone, and we've come up with a list in the group that we feel at this time can go into these two friendly matches and represent Sierra Leone in the best possible manner. That will give us an idea, will give whoever comes in a good base to work from going into the qualifiers. On that note, we've invited 27 players to come into camp, which again the General Secretary is going through. And I'm just going to go through by position the players that we've invited for these two friendly matches. Okay? The goalkeepers, we have Alaji Sise, who's a Bantam. We have Francis Kuroma, who is at Wilberforce. And we're bringing in Mohamed Bemba Kago, the boy at Edwards. When it comes to Mamadou, at this moment in time, yes, he wanted to be here, but has a few professional challenges and obviously couldn't. So what we've done, we looked internal and brought in Mohamed as one of the 3 goalkeepers.
All right. That's John Kista, the interim coach of Leon Stars, we're in naming 25-man squad. Paris, some of the squad, the names them we come up, of course, they are familiar names, then we the part of the squad, and we whenever Leon Stars list they come out, a lot of fans that they expect the names and they but another one will be raised a lot of concern is some players then be left out twice then call some of course then be left out a player like Samadia, in which John Kista talks he just go back 9 club and all. And also we see the current highest goal scorer at the Leo Premier League, James Juice also be left out. I mean addressing this to the public because some of them came out for know why is it that they left out some of these players, especially a player like Juice where they do in a very good job, you know, in position as a striker. And you look the country right now, when it comes to that position, the better players them not they. So where they left out waiting exactly not the reason why make the left out players like than they them.
Thank you. When I come back to international best practice and standard, people want to say I'm not comparing. I'm talking about international best practice and standard because Sierra Leone signed so many international treaties. Whether people like it or not, I'm just saying this. Left out names them like Samadia Adobe explained. John Kista make and clear just go. Augustus gets injury back very long time. His injury gonna Blackburn. He's struggling with the championship. He did turn safe, in fact. Come and meet Nabo last week where you go watch Bob Rangers then game. And also the Bobo winner Jusu for Edward, the top goal scorer. John Kista said, look at the striker. We have so many players who they compete in that forward. And in football, each position you must get 2 minus the goalkeeper side, you will get 3. But wingers, they must get 2 number 2, 2 number 3, this, that. So if I say he competes at the forward, then Boku way they compete at that side, and they make it clear, say this is a young boy, we get more time for them, we allow him. And even you go question England, but because when they analyze them, they think about calling English squad in the England national team squad. They never think of calling Ivan Toney. But Ivan Toney did well in the Saudi Pro League, yes, in me as the top goal scorer, but people not be the think say England go call him, but the coach make a surprise when he include him in squad. So that's mostly selection of players can stop at the box of the coach. So John Kista make and clear Jusu why he left her, but I think that more of the familiar faces them. And I'm glad the bad way include this Yaya Kalon. Yaya Kalon, because they find it very difficult. He played the last time, you know, they play outsource alone, this, that, get an issue to be go. So in back again, a very good player we include. So the one that we left out the Samadia, a player where they try for struggle right now.
Probably this is not a friendly match, and in friendly match, most of the time they can say now opportunity where in coach go scout out players them or maybe give opportunity to the next Leon Stars coach for see these players them how they play, and some of these players, majority of them are familiar names then at the national team. Let's left in players them as well where they contribute greatly. Look in other country them I make mention of just where they play now. You get players them like Augustine Williams, highest goal scorer and second highest goal scorer in league where they play overall in history. Also you get player like JT Mohamed Kalombi Kola in the last game for that friendly left him out. A lot of other players them as well. So is it that they want for get a consistent or phases them already to the national team whenever they call them at these phases them for car, or these are matches where we feel say they need for give opportunities to some of these players. They may fans that they see them and may coach that they observe them, maybe they go fit into the style of play.
I can say no more the question, yes, now for me, but the answer, I just express me opinion on this because I'm not technically minded on that, but I just make something clear. In football, so they follow football for quite a long time. The coach, yes, in the way to friendly, being new faces, player we expect, we want to see who will fit into your system in terms of your tactics, everything all. But if John Kista don't make clear, although those questions we are not asked yesterday in the press conference, although they are similar questions, but those that we are not asked. But believe say them players we it all put
No,
together.
people dem go there.
Journalists we are there, sir. The journalists that they allow for ask questions. If you be good yourself, you're not gonna let ask questions because
They
you
will-
are administrator, a stakeholder,
Am
only
I
for
am I
the
not
press.
from the public?
No, for ask to the question now because the code these days so it don't carry reports to the public will not be DD. So you know the guest outside if for the reporter. Not just so you just keep up for your own something.
That's what you think.
No, that's what I think, and that's what I say. Be.
No.
Okay, so I
Why adjudicate so
no,
much?
I know say because the press represent the to explain to the public. But what I tell people having now home base in different clubs them, I believe say this squad no will be a very bad squad because we cannot play a league. Will not get better of our
Like
players.
somebody na higher school squad, we are the Nations Cup. They play the local league right now. What's the performance day? The one that won Nations Cup 20. When was that?
What happened? So you have problem with
I just want the opportunity to the young boys there. Mohamed Bouya, how many competition don't play for Mali? What's it they get for Watford Bouya? The man is a very good player. I don't have problem with him.
So
what I'm saying?
what's your problem
How
with
many
single
games?
out?
James,
Bouya don't play
let
for
Pali give in submission, please. From there, I
So
go
you
come on
understand?
to you.
Look at this young boy when at the highest goal scorer.
Yeah,
Bouya,
you
I'm coming,
see.
my
But the coach
brother.
explain
Let me
it.
educate you.
No,
Look at the
no,
I'm coming. You know, Bouya don't play.
See?
The national team.
James, Pali some time for gain submission, please. And James, make we give Pali chance for gain submission.
This young boy opportunity.
I ask you say what's your problem with
I don't have problem, but I don't give the young boy a chance.
Only coach where James,
And James, make we begin with submissions.
Why not another chance?
for can deny
Please calm down now, please as well. Please, and honestly, Pali, please not try for assassin myself. Gentlemen, please.
Because me not help beg like I wanna help. You not
I think we will give the players come to an end. Since they get limited so we need for bringing the program come to an end. Plenty thank you to all of the viewers that wait on there with me today. Saute on Thursday again. Good Sports will come to you on Thursday and we will continue with the discussion. Bye bye.
Radio to media.